StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Trust and Leenock on Overgrowth, the latter edition. In the top right side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is Leenock. And in the bottom left side of the map, we have the blue Protoss player. It is Trust. A lot of ZVP lately on the channel. Can't say I'm complaining. I do love the matchup. But again, two players we've seen recently here on the Falcon Paladin stream, and if you're interested in seeing more, then stick around, because we have more from these players on the way. So we've seen some interesting pool first builds out of Zerg against Protoss recently. We've seen some hatch first as well. Just kind of depends on what you want to do. Do you want to be aggressive? Do you want to be more macro oriented? Look at this early probe scout from Trust. Oh, he's blocking it. He blocking that expansion. Oh, Leenock. Leenock, this has happened to all of us. Do not fret. Get that probe out. Oh, that was easy. Wait, hold on. He doesn't have... Oh, he just threw down... Oh, no, he gave up. He gave up too soon. He went extractor pool back at his main. If he'd waited like a couple of seconds, he could have got that hatch down like he wanted to and not be forced to adjust his build. Good job. Good job, Probe. Good job. Trust gets it down eventually. I mean, again, it's only like a 10, 15 second difference at the most right now from where it would have been, but it just feels bad. It messes up your timing, it messes up what you want to do, it makes you change and adjust on the fly, which as a Zerg you're kind of supposed to do anyway, right? Kind of adjust to what your opponent is throwing at you. But this early in the game, you just want to have your own build that you are familiar with and safe with, and it just feels ugh, to have that shut down. So double assimilator here for Trust, 1 and 2. Double assimilator opening with the gateway into the Nexus. And now Cybernetics Core going to be the next thing on the list as soon as that gateway is done. Third base attempted to be taken here by Leenock, but again, super annoying probe. Super annoying probe here. Are there any Lings out? No, Leenock didn't make any Zerglings when his pool finished, which means this drone is once again forced to fight for the location to build his hatchery by himself. Good micro though, actually. Getting some nice shots off here. Woo! Down. Down to 5 hit points and throws down a pylon. Take the gold one, Leenock. Take this, not that. This gold base, which Trust is checking. No, just going home again. Man, Leenock, you're giving up easy today. Giving up easy. Letting Trust do whatever he wants right now. Sloverlord is scouting things out. Trust is ready for any Lings that come up and try to murder him with this single zealot at the front door. Again, if there are enough Lings, they can knock down this pylon, this gateway, and force the zealot to come engage them, which means they can slip in the back door. But at this point, there are exactly 4 Lings on the field. So they're going to come knock down this pylon, destroy that first of all, checking for additional bases. Trust is scouting incredibly well with this probe. He knows exactly what is going on here from Leenock. If he gets inside the main base, I actually feel better about this. But there's a queen waiting for the probe. Another queen in the natural or the main base, so I don't know. Evolution Chamber coming in for Leenock first of all. Not a Roach Warren, Evolution Chamber and Stargate. Stargate on the way. Where is that thing? It's way up here. Actually, Sloverlord scouted that very easily. So it could be an Oracle. We are taking Oracle names for the channel. You might have heard 1 or 2 of them recently. And I'm trying to decide, do we want to keep Oracle names to female? It just feels like the first bunch we've had have been female names. And I mean, we haven't really ever named anything that way. I guess we've only really named Reapers, and those have always been dudes. Except for the one time, it was a girl disguising herself as a dude. Anyway, I don't know. This Oracle does have a name ready to go, and then I'm out. So I need more Oracle names here. Some Drop Lord action attempted here from Leenock, and going to try to sneak in here some Lings, some Speedlings here into the main base. There's an Adept ready for it. Mothership Core ready for it as well. But we're going to name this Oracle Jeffrey the Oracle. So tell me what you think about that one. Jeffrey the Oracle. The person who suggested the name said Jeffrey the Oracle, question mark? Like they weren't sure if that was going to be okay. And you know, it's early stages. It's early stages of these Oracle names. So we'll do whatever we want. We'll do what feels good at this point. We can go dudes, we can do females. We can do the same thing for the Reapers as well. I'm not gonna discriminate that way. So here we go. Jeffrey the Oracle moving out again at this 4.5 minute mark. A little bit too late, I think, to do much damage. Spore crawlers are already being planted for Leenock. There are queens here as well. Getting some early shots off on this creep. Man, early shots are bad. Oracle needs all of those hit points to do what he's going to do. And there's already a Spore Crawler there in the natural base. The main base has a Spore Crawler as well. There's nobody to kill at the third base. It's just not a good place to be. If you're Jeffrey the Oracle, come on, Jeffrey the Oracle, you can do this thing. I believe. Sitting there, letting those shields come back up, feeling very discouraged, right? Just a discouraged feeling. I was sent on an important message Important mission by the leaders of the Protoss, and I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail them. What do I do? Even like in the heads down a little bit, like a puppy. Like a puppy dog. Ling's checking for a third nexus from Trust. They do not see one. They do see a Zealot and a Pylon, and then the Ling gets triple chopped by their Zealot. Not a good feeling. Oracle comes in, gets some scouting off, but again, there are 2 queens here. Life is not fair. Life is not fair, says Jeffrey the Oracle. Oh, Ling's moving in, though. Into the main base. Trying to kill as many probes as possible, but again, it turns out, they have +1 attack, though. Probes are pretty good against this, unless the Lings have +1 attack, in which case it gets very difficult, but Lings do get actually murdered pretty quickly by Stalkers of that number, and also a Mothership Core. So Lings moving on out. Zerglings ready for blood. Third base now getting warped in for Trust. What are you going to do against a Roach Ling attack? Interesting composition. We haven't seen this for a while. Is it just going to be Adept Sentry? Adept Sentry Stalker. Stalker's here again, protecting the main against the harassments of the Zerg. Oracle throws down a Revelation, and Jeffrey the Oracle decides his job is done for the day. Leenock has just done too good of a job shutting this down. Oh, Ling's getting inside the natural base here, trying to knock down that pylon. They get the pylon despite it being force fielded right on top of. Very interesting. We have Adepts. We have Sentries here trying to deal with this Roach incursion. I don't know if it's enough DPS to get rid of the Roaches. Oracle lending some DPS, though. Jeffrey is finally useful. Getting some damage done on these Ravagers, on these Lings. Almost killing one. No. Finish killing the one. Jeffrey, finish killing the one Ravager. And yes, beautiful. 4 kills now on this Oracle, helping with another Roach. I mean, DPS is not ideally suited to kill Roaches and Ravagers, but in a pinch, it will do. Good job, Jeffrey. Excellent, excellent use of your Pulsar Beam in that battle. And now we're back in action. Now we're feeling good about ourselves for sure. Warp Prism moving up with a couple of Adepts, despite all this harassment that Leenock is putting upon Trust. Trust is still trying to kill himself some Zergs of his own. Another harassment attack gets shut away. It's just Lings, though. Lings with +1 are good, but against walls, not the greatest. Not the greatest. Double Queen here at the third base. Jeffrey says, I forgot how scary Double Queen is. Adepts here in the main trying to murder some stuff as well. Did the Warp Prism get taken down? Warp Prism got taken down, didn't it? No, it just ran away. Did it just run away? Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm so blind sometimes. All right, so it did escape. Did escape. Excellent job. But 3 drones killed in the attack. Nevertheless, 57 of 49 total harvesters in favor of Trust right now, feeling fairly happy about himself. Baneling Nest on the way for Leenock here at the third base. Interesting place for it. And taking a 4th now is Leenock. So feeling fairly, fairly ready to go. Fairly macro-oriented right now. I guess you really want a 4th if your opponent has a 3rd, unless you're planning on just attacking in the next couple of minutes. You don't want to be left behind that way. Drop Lord still hanging out just inside the main base of Trust. Not sure what he's doing. I'm just waiting for my kids, man. Don't bother me. Your kids are all dead, Overlord. Aww. I'm still hanging out in grief then. Robotics facility on the way from Trust. Got a robotics bay, an additional robotics bay being warped in as well. And mortar production beginning as there are exactly 0 Roaches on the field. I'm not sure what the Immortals will be for, but still not bad against Ravagers. Just not like as good against Ravagers as they are. There it is, Warp Prism, as they are against Roaches. Stasis Ward here, rather. Stasis Ward comes down. And this entrance to the third base, hoping to catch some Banelings, I think is what the idea is here. I don't know, man. I want to scout this out before we send Banelings in. Nope, they're waddling the other way. Good job, Banelings. Get out of there. Get out of there. Single Ling does force a cancel on a pylon at the 4th base. If someone tells you you can accomplish something, say, there was this one time there was a single Zergling that forced a cancel on a pylon by himself. By himself. He is worth half a supply. That is how little he means to the Zerg world, but he managed to accomplish something big. And I can be like that little Zergling. I certainly can. Hallucinated Phoenix scouting stuff out. Spore Crawler here at the 4th base from Leenock. I'm liking these spores, man. Adepts scouting out potential location for, I don't know, for a 4th base up here, maybe north of the main. But nope, actually going to Warp Prism or not, Psionic transfer themselves up along this left side. The army is dead ready for this, though. There are so many Lings. Sorry, Adepts, you dead. You absolutely dead. These Lings here with the +1 attack, yeah, they're pretty scary. +2 attack. No, 2 of them do manage to survive, but get surrounded by another group of Lings up by the 4th base. There are a lot of Zerglings on the field, you guys. 119 Lings and 5 Banelings, well, and 5 Ravagers is what we're dealing with from Leenock. He's trying to win this thing with Ling, Bane, and like handful of Ravager. I don't know about this. Force fields can really wreck that particular strategy. Oh, getting caught in a stasis ward. A bunch of them, like a whole page of Lings caught in the stasis ward trying to attack this natural base. Great job. Stasis ward number 2 is still up. Yep, still up. It's stasis ward number 3 as well, up along this path on the right side. I like this use of stasis ward against Lings. These Lings are going to come out of stasis and get murdered. Run! Get out of there. Try to go home. Try to kill something. I don't know. Scout. Do whatever possible. Oh, they get caught in the other stasis. Another group get caught in the stasis ward on the right side. Absolutely beautiful stasis ward play. Out of trust right now. I love it. Lings are trying to knock down this 4th base. Meanwhile, some more Lings getting... Oh, the run by. Oh, the run by into the natural base. Oh, no. The Depth was not holding the line. She gets murdered for her incompetent stalkers trying to deal with this group of Lings before they join the rest. But this is a lot of Zerglings knocking down that Templar Archives, going after the Nexus, killing cannons as well. Greater Spire on the way for the Leenock. Is it going to be enough? Can they take down this main Nexus? Would be a nice pickup for the Zerg player. He does! He does get the main and Nexus there. And assimilators? He's destroying everything. There's a robotics bay back here that's in serious trouble too. +2 attack adds up a lot. No! No, they gave up. They gave up on the robotics facility. There it is. Coming into the natural base instead. Hold positioning on them Lings. So they will attack nothing but Lings. But there are 2 Archons in that mineral line too. So that did not go as well for them as Leenock wanted. Another huge group of Lings moving on out. It's just Lings, Banelings, Ravagers. The Banelings, I guess, are for base defense. I'm not sure exactly what's up with that, why they are playing defense. But at this point, Trust is moving out, man. He's moving out with his Stalkers, with his Disruptors. A couple Disruptors hit on these Lings could be pretty good, but they're coming in. They're coming into the 3rd base. No, can you? They're looking for Stasis Wards. There are none here, though. Double Photon Overcharge, triple Photon Overcharge shoves them away. They're going after the 4th base. An easier target down here where there's a Forge as well you can kill, as well as like 12 probes that are all immediately dead. Immediately dead. There we go. 12 probe kills. Nexus gone. Pylon gone. Stalkers coming up to kill the 4th base of Leenock, though. Can they get it? A full evacuation. Leenock just letting that thing go. Your Banelings and Ravagers, are they enough? Lings, are we just going to base race this thing with Zerglings? I mean, it might work out, but no, getting shoved away from the 3rd. Great job there. Another half of the army forcing a cancel on the 4th base at the gold. The 5th base at the gold, sorry, for Leenock. 4th base is gone, and now Leenock is stuck. Leenock is stuck on 3 base, but he does have Broodlords. He does have the Broodlords here. Corruptors coming in too. Fleet Beacon immediately thrown down by Trust. He knows what's coming. I just don't know if he can stop it, is the thing. He's down to 2 base right now. His main base is gone. His 4th base is gone. If I were him, I'd replan his 4th as soon as possible. He's trying to engage in a way that is that's going to work for him, but man, those Broodlings are problematic. Purification Nova shoving the rest of the army back here. And yeah, I don't know that Trust can engage. He does have Blink. He does have +1 attack, but he needs it either +2 or +3 attack on these Blink Stalkers and some nice angles in which to engage, or he needs Tempest against these Broodlords. He's in trouble otherwise. So he's coming all the way back home in Festers on the way from Leenock. That's what he was doing the whole time. Leenock was just making Lings because they were cheap and saving his gas for these Broodlords. 13-minute Broodlords, man. You never see that. Double expanding his Leenock. Taking the 5th base at the gold and at this expansion to the south of his main. Is replanting his 4th base. Is Trust. So he's trying to keep up here. Trying to keep up on the macro style thing. Lings coming on into the natural base. Archon should be able to hold this. Has 13 kills on his own. Going to go after more of these Lings. Another attack here at the 4th. They force a cancel. They force a cancel on the 4th base. You Zerglings are so dang good this game. This is the most effective use of Ling I've seen in ZVP in a long time. Banelings coming on in, trying to crash Purification Nova, chasing, dodging. But these Broodlings are scary, dude. They're free units. They're doing two upgrade attack on these guys. More Lings are running around, coming to the 4th base, trying to shut that thing down permanently, not allowing Trust to get that 4th up while his army makes the slow march down to the southern part of the map. Double Tempest. Wow, Trust is getting those Tempests out very quickly. And you know what? It might be in time. Got 2 out. Gonna get 2 more out. Broodlings are stopped by a pylon. Or Broodlords are stopped by a pylon. So 6 damage. Weapon speed 0.46 on those Broodlings. Or he base racing it. Trust might just be kind of base racing it right now, is what he's doing. He's gonna take down the gold base for the 2nd time in this game. The Broodlords are left alone. Oh, I don't know about that. The Queen's coming back home. Lings here in the natural base again, murdering everything. Tempest, get the Broodlords. They're unsupported right now. Gold base is dead. Players are losing workers all over the place. Archon with 22 kills, not many hit points left on that shield, however, and just trying to outmaneuver, outkill before the Broodlords show up. Lings are still here in the natural base. Tempest are forced to get rid of them, which is not a good use of those units, but still not too bad. Does he not know about this base? He doesn't know. Oh, Trust doesn't know about the sneaky base that Leenock has. Not really sneaky, but just hasn't bothered to scout there just south of the main. This Drop Lord is getting killed finally after sitting where he was for like the last 10 minutes. I don't know what that was all about here. Trust is supply blocked just barely, and Leenock is maxed out. This is not looking good for our Protoss player. 10 Lings on the way, +3 melee attack being researched as well. How many Tempest do we have? 4 Tempest? Is that all he can afford? It looks like it might be all that he can afford here. So Revelation is on these units, but every Broodling strike hits so hard, killing the Archon very quickly. Immortal's getting shot in the face as well, being forced to retreat. Force fields being tossed on down. And there are the Tempest. Tempest are trying to get shots off here. There's not a whole lot of anti-air. Purification Nova, pretty good splits. Pretty good splits on the Disruptors, but now they're alone. Now they're alone. No Disruptors. No, get back. Get safe in the corner. No, 1 gone. 2 gone, and the 3rd one is going to be gone as well. Oh, Disruptors getting killed. They got a nice sneak attack there, but great splits by Leenock. Didn't take too much damage from it. And the Tempest chasing everything home. So 8 Corruptors on the way from Leenock, though. We have 15 Broodlords in the sky and 2 Corruptors with 6 more in production. Is that enough Corruptors to get rid of these Tempest? I do not know. Got to get some shots off, though, man. Got to get some shots off. I know there are Queens on the ground, but they're not as scary. It's only 5 Queens, dude. Only 5. Lings, once again at the 4th base. They live at this. They should pay rent at this 4th base by now. Killing these Adepts so easily. Man, +2 Lings are freaky scary. Dead scary. Lings here at the 3rd base as well. When did they kill the 3rd base? Did I miss that? I probably missed that, but I'm going to guess it was Lings. Gonna guess it was Zerglings. Tempest moving on up, trying to see what they can destroy, and it's just there are Corruptors in the sky, there are Queens on the ground, there are Infestors here. Do they have Neural Parasite? They do not have Neural Parasite, so that's fine. Corruptors trying to break down. They get the Mothership Core. That's pretty good. Shots on the Corruptors. Killing? No, not killing any of them. The Transfuse is keeping them alive. Double expanding at the gold base again is Leenock, and this top left side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases total for the Zerg. About 2 bases here for Trust. He's trying to replant his 3rd, but I don't know if he's going to get the chance to do it. This Zerg army is really threatening, but also kind of playing defense a little bit here. He doesn't want to lose this 4th base to the south of the main. So many Broodlings, but there's the blink. There's the blink away. The Broodling. Don't attack the Broodlings. Just let them expire. There you go. Let them expire. More Ling attacks here at the natural, getting inside force field, just barely saving the day. Sentry trying to kill all of these Lings by its lonesome, but not going to happen. Here is the big attack. There's the fungal, and there's the good game. Good game by Trust. Trust is defeated, and Leenock is victorious. Oof, that was... Wow, that was, again, one of the more interesting games I've seen from ZVP. It was a lot of Lings early, man, and I would not have thought that many Lings could be viable for as long as they were, but he got that +1 attack. He was dropping the main. He was attacking inside the main base. Got that +2 attack, making them that much more effective, and just picked off Nexuses is what he did. 5 Nexuses killed by Leenock in this game. Also did manage to get the Templar Archives, got the Cybernetics Core, 2 Forges. I mean, it was an amazing, amazing display there from the Zerg player. Multitasking, of harassment, of just using the speed of his speedlings, and then going to Broodlord, taking the Broodlord at about 13 minutes, and there just really wasn't an answer for it. Trust went for the Tempest, but there just weren't enough. Not enough to support the Tempest, and he was forced to tap out in the end. So great job there by Leenock, getting the win for Zerg today, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.